Velkommen til Whiskysmagning med den kongelige smagning med fadendel.dk og Kirsty fra Claxtons i Elgin ved Skotland. Vi skal igennem 7 dram i aften. Vi starter med en 7-års BenRiach, som er lidt off the charts, på den måde, at det er en, som ikke var på programmet, men som vi har smidt med i puljen her for ligesom at varme tungebåndet op, og så kan vi høre fra Kirsty af, mens vi nyder den, hvad hun har at sige til hendes viden om whisky, men også hvor hun har været henne tidligere. Vi beklager meget, der har været lidt problem med optagelsen i starten af udsendelsen her, så der kan godt være en lille smule klippen i det, men det ordner vores videomand helt sikkert. I aften der har vi Kai med nede for enden hernede, naboen. Så må du gerne sige noget, Kai.
Jo, god aften.
Og så har vi Michael med.
Ja, god aften og hej.
Og Michael, han er, skal vi ikke gå i detaljer med det, men en gammel skolekammerat faktisk. Ja, det. Og så har vi fundet hinanden igen igennem whiskyens verden her. Det er faktisk lidt hyggeligt. Ja. Vi har også Kirsty med fra Skotland, så hvis vi lige kunne sige hej til Kirsty. Hello, Kirsty.
Hi, hello everybody.
I'll introduce you in a bit, Kirsty, but at least they know you're online now, so we'll go back to Danish for a bit, okay? Som I nok har lagt mærke til, jeres smagspakker derude, og også her ved bordet. Det var i hvert fald det første spørgsmål, jeg fik, dengang folk de kom ind her, Michael og Claus. Der står 7 dram, vi skal kun have 6. Det er jo åbenbart et problem. Jeg håber ikke, det er et problem for jer derude. Men inden vi kommer til det, hvis I har et spørgsmål, vil kommentere et eller andet, I er selvfølgelig velkommen til at skrive i kommentarfeltet derude. Men ellers så sæt en pot i hvert. Ikke hunden nødvendigvis, men jeres egen hånd i hvert fald. Og så skal Claus nok følge med overfra. Det var videomand i øvrigt, Claus, der sidder herovre. Han kom lige med en hånd der. Tak for det. Så vil han forsøge at følge op på de eventuelle spørgsmål og kommentarer, der nu må der være undervejs. Men den første dram, som jeg har sendt ud til jer som en lille snyder faktisk, BenRiach 7 år, den må I gerne hælde op i glasset nu, hvis I ikke allerede har gjort det. Fordi så starter vi lige med den. Jeg tænkte, vi skulle lige have et eller andet at starte med, inden vi går i gang med selve programmet.
Der er allerede det første spørgsmål.
Ja.
Det er rækkefølgen. Er som på papiret.
Rækkefølgen er som på papiret, der blev sendt ud, ja. Det skulle også gerne fremgå af papiret. Jo, rækkefølgen, jo. Så det er måske ikke formuleret godt nok, men det beklager jeg. Men mens at vi nu nyder den her første dram, BenRiach 7 år, som også kommer fra Claxtons Exploration-serien, så vil jeg introducere Kirsty for jer, og hun vil fortælle lidt ganske kort om, hvem hun er. Kirsty, go ahead. Tell us a bit about yourself. What are you doing in the whisky industry? And yeah.
So I I started in the whisky industry a good few decades ago. I'm actually currently in Elgin, and that's where I live. Although Claxton's is down in the Borders region, if any of you know Dumfries and Galloway, very beautiful part of the world. And Elgin, of course, is the heart of Speyside. And when I was a student, I was studying at university French and Spanish. And in the summer holidays, I would work as a tour guide at Clynelish Distillery. And that is where I got my first introduction to whiskey. So I did that for like 5 years in a row, 5 summers in a row, doing tours in French and Spanish to help my languages, but also really loved the whiskey industry, and generally just grew. I did obviously a lot of the tours. I was asked to do some of the bigger tours, some of the more commercial tours, and I realised that there's maybe a bit of a career in here. And I was lucky to have it. When I graduated, there was a job advert locally looking for a sales executive who spoke French and Spanish, a whisky sales executive. So that was kind of made for me. And that was about 1996, 1997. And not look back. I spent many of those years from about 2000 to 2001 with Duncan Taylor, if any of you are familiar with that independent bottler. I started alongside Ewan Shand, who bought Duncan Taylor back in 2001. and together worked to grow the markets globally and in the UK. And I just joined Claxton's a few months ago. My time at Duncan Taylor had kind of come to a natural end with new ownership coming in, and it seemed like a good time for me to start afresh. And I really love what the guys at Claxton's are doing, and it just gives me that chance to revisit and go down start a new journey, developing and growing and finding new routes to market for these lovely whiskies that they have. So yeah, that's how I got into whiskey.
Cool. As I just explained in the beginning, before we poured the first dram, Kirsty. By the way, did you get all the drams from Martin, or did you get it by post or what?
Yeah, I got them, thank you. Yeah.
Cool. Because I actually visited Claxton's last week on my trip in Scotland, but Kirsty sadly wasn't at Claxton's at that time when I came down there, so we needed to hand them over elsewhere. But yeah. Glad it worked. Okay, I'll go to Danish for a bit, Kirsty.
Sure.
And thank you very much for the introduction, by the way. Som nævnt til at starte med, så er den eneste flaske, som man har mulighed for at købe af det, som vi skal smage på i aften, det er den, som vi har på bordet her. Den første, BenRiach 7 års, den som jeg har sendt ud som en lille ekstra opvarmningsdram. De andre kan man erhverve sig ved at købe 5 af de andre Exploration-serien. Fordi under folien, der gemmer der sig det, vi kalder for en Claxton Polet. Og når man så har 5 af dem og sender dem over til Claxtons, eller kommer og afleverer dem her i butikken, så skal jeg sende dem over samlet til Claxtons. Så udfylder man en formular inde på Claxtons hjemmeside. Og på den måde bliver man så skrevet op til de her coin collector flasker, som vi nu skal smage på efterfølgende. Og jeg kan godt snyde lidt og sige, at jeg har en enkelt, eller 2-3 stykker måske, af den sidste, vi skal smage på i aften, altså BenRiach, 18 års aftappet ved 48%, så vidt jeg husker. Fadstyrke. Men ellers så skal man altså ud og erhverve sig 5 almindelige Exploration-serier for at kan komme til dem. Og hvis jeg lige deler min skærm her, så kan I se. Sådan der. Det er den seneste release, der er kommet, altså release 11 fra Exploration-serien, hvor der er en Osrøjsk 11 års, så er der en Clynelish 9 års, der er en Clynelish 8 års, der er en Glenbergie 9 års, så har vi en Royal Brackler 7 år og en Tobermory 14 års. Dem har vi faktisk en smagning på den 31. den her måned. Også online smagning eller fysisk smagning, så hvis nogen af jer har lyst til at deltage herfra eller online, så kan billetter købes på shoppen ind under smagninger. Og der ligger den der 31. Det vi så også gør den aften, det er, at vi tager også hul på en af mine seneste aftapninger, egen aftapninger, en 17 års Clynelish. Og den ser mørk ud. Ja, det er den også. Men den har lagret på, ikke på noget sherry, den har ikke lagret på noget vinfad, den har lagret på et refill quarter cask ex-bourbon. Så den har simpelthen fået farven fra det her bourbonfad. Den smager ikke grimt. Så har jeg ikke sagt for meget. Maybe Kirsty, you could explain a bit about the Exploration series. I just told the guys here in Danish now that, what the new expression are in release 11. And they are all online on the web shop. I told them a bit about the coins. What does it mean to have 5 of these and send over to you guys, or deliver them to me, and I can ship them all together to Scotland to you, but they still have to individually fill out the form on your website for signing up to a coin collector bottle. But What is the exploration series? Could you give us a few words about that? What are the thoughts about
Exploration series is it's kind of, as the name suggests, it's a chance to explore, discover. The aim of this series, because there are a few single malt ranges within our portfolio, but the exploration is specifically to give people a wide choice of more accessible whiskies, but also different flavour profiles and wide-ranging distilleries from all over Scotland, and all bottled at 50% ABV, which we feel is the best ABV to appreciate these particular whiskies, and a good chance to try different whiskies, maybe in different finishes, different wood finishes, and discover more of what people can enjoy. And it's perfect for that. All bottled at 50%, keeps the price down a little bit as well. No gift boxes either. So the idea is to get a really good value for money, but great quality whiskey, and a chance to explore not just what Scotland has to offer in whiskies, but also what Claxton's has to offer.
Cool. I was just looking at, I can see we have the first dram. We have the glass note BenRiach, 7 years old. We have 4 bottles left on the shop, so that's not many, but they're still available. And the price is 620 Danish crowns per bottle. So it's quite affordable to reach one of them at least.
Yeah.
So what do you think out in the living rooms? What do you think about the first one here? Let's hear. Anyone? Er de på, Claus?
Ja.
Nå, så skifter vi over til langbordet. Hvad siger I?
Ja.
Jeg synes, den er god. Altså, jeg synes, den er lys i forhold til, at det er et sherryfed.
Mm. Jo, men det, der er ikke nogen, der siger, at det er et first fill. Så er det stået der. Så er det stået der i hvert fald, ikke? Men smagen er sådan lidt, som sige, maltet.
Yeah.
And Kirsty, we just talking about what we think about the flavors in this whiskey, and my first thought is a bit malty.
Yeah, same. That's exactly what I thought. A super nice balance of malt and fruits, which BenRiach is known for being a very fruity Speyside dram, and it definitely delivers that.
It's a typical Speyside dram, in my opinion, but
very
nothing wrong about that.
No, not at all. And it's pretty complex as well. It's got a lot going on there, but in really nice balance as well. So you've got a lot of fruit. You've got the you've also got a bit of sweetness in there. I think almost like a shortbready, confectionery kind of sweetness as well. And offset with the malt. So yeah.
The only thing, if I should say, if I missed something in this dram, is that the aftertaste is quite short. But that is maybe because of the lower ABV. I don't know, but
Could be.
The smell is, the first smell is like some kind of nice perfume.
Mm. Yeah. Now, you buy a bottle, you can use the perfume. Good sales point.
I don't think you should put them in the arms, under the arms.
No, just on the chin.
Yeah, maybe.
I think this is a dangerous one. I think it's one you could sit down and you could really kind of.
Yeah, from time to time you find some whiskies that are quite dangerous and quite difficult to close properly again without spilling in the glass. Yeah. Okay, Silas, the host is not allowing participants to unmute themselves.
Just right. Bare skriv i chatten.
Silas, hvis du skriver i chatten, så skal Claus nok lukke op for dig, hvis det er. Eller han lukker op for dig nu.
Hvis han gerne vil tale.
Yes, tak. Det var bare indskud. Altså, den er også super fed. Altså, trods den unge alder. Fed og cremet. Jeg synes, den er ret grøn under det. Nu snakker vi frugt, men ja. Jeg synes, det er ret voldsomt, at den har fået så meget fylde på kort tid. Det er godt klaret.
Mm. Det viser i hvert fald mig, at det behøver ikke være gammelt for at fylde meget i smagen. Et helt afsporet dram, hvis man kan sige det sådan. Hvis nogen af jer har andel i det andelsfad, du kan ikke huske nummer på det, men Crafty, den bliver 3 år her den 22. november. Og jeg smagte en fadprøve på den i dag, som jeg har med hjemme i lommen fra Skotland, som er 2,9 et eller andet år. Den er faktisk klar til aftapning. Der er så meget fedme, så meget bredde i den. Jeg tør ikke lade den ligge ret meget med. Så andelshaverne får en mail på mandag, om at nu aftapper vi fadet. Jeg har bestilt det til aftapning i dag, som sagt, og kommer hjem som 3-årig. Men den er super lækker. Så hvis nogen af jer kommer forbi butikken, og ikke har købt en andel endnu, eller bare har lyst til at smage den, så har man i hvert fald mulighed endnu, weekenden er ikke om, til at komme og smage på den fadprøve, jeg fik med hjem der. Der er lidt tilbage.
Jeg prøvede den for 1,5 år siden.
Jamen, jeg fik faktisk en fadprøve hjem fra januar i år, fra det fad.
Ja.
Og der var den ikke klar. Men efter de her ekstra 7 måneder, der udviklede sig helt vildt.
Og der er jo også fermenteringen er lidt anderledes end mange andre.
Jo, men den lagde så også på et lille 64 liters fad, first fill sherry. Så jeg tør ikke give den arbejde med.
Jeg har lige en...
Ja. Bjørn?
It's me, yes.
Yeah,
I have an opinion about this. Obviously, we can feel that's young, and I think there's a bit of the new make coming through. I think this would have gained with a couple of more years in the cask. I understand why it's 7. I mean, but anyway, it has some notes that I find typically for younger whiskies, and this one has some notes that I've been to quite a few distilleries I visit, and I've been tasting new make all over the place, but I can sense there's something that is not really there, and this is a refill cask. I should like to have tasted this one in a first fill cask. That would be because I think the balance between the cask maturation and the new make would be more profound. So, and I can't really find the BenRiach DNA in this one. Maybe I'm struggling, but hey ho, it's drinkable. That's all. Thank you.
Speciel
Thank you very much. I just love when people are bringing in some perspective on what they taste. So please keep on doing that. And there's nothing wrong. Could you please? Thank you. There's nothing wrong. Opinions. There's nothing right or wrong in tasting whiskey. We all have our own palates we like or dislike, and good luck for that, because there are so many varieties in whiskey, and that's why independent bottlers like myself or Claxton's, for that matter, have a place in the market. So thank you very much for your opinion. Yeah. Cool. Er I færdige?
Ja. Vi sagde bare snakket om, når man sådan har tømt den, så lige duften, så en eller anden...
Men hvad var det,
ligesom noget træt.
Silas han skriver her, at han synes, den bliver lidt brændt, charged. Sorry, maybe I should translate that for you, Kirsty. Silas just wrote that he thinks it's a bit burnt, charged in the taste over time. But it's, for me, the nose are better. Good scent. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
Basically.
nice nose. Did anyone get a bit of the spice coming through from the cask?
By spice, what do you mean, Kirsty?
Well, but spices in the more in the kind of the body. On the middle.
Silas agree. Spice.
A little.
Yeah, but
a little bit spices.
But Kirsty, don't you think that might come from charring the cask after they refilled it, or before they refilled it? I mean.
Yeah. It's quite. I guess it's more to the a more peppery kind of feel.
Burnt paper, like maybe.
Yeah.
Okay. Maybe we should go on to number 2.
Yeah.
I know there's some lads at the table here looking forward to the next one, including myself. I have to say I've tried all of them before, not on this bottling, but a former bottle I had. Sorry?
It's just a short one from here.
Yeah.
It's too late for most of us. But it improves with a few drops of water.
That's too late.
Michael, I told you several occasions that don't drink this fast. Luckily, I had a bit of left here, so I just put 1 drop in. It definitely opens up, yeah. Slunchy. Yeah, you get more burntness in the taste now. A bit like, species. Yeah, you're right, Kirsty.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Haven't you poured it up yet?
No.
Why? Okay, Kirsty, let's go to the Highland Distillery, 20 years old.
Yeah. The secret one. Are we allowed to name it?
The secret one, aka Clynelish. Oh, I didn't say that.
Yeah. A bit of a Highland gem, shall we call it? Got its own kind of unique thing going on. I think I don't know many people who don't have a lot of love for Clynelish. When you can come across it, not so easy to find these days. So yeah, up north of Elgin in Sutherland, across the road from Brora. One of the newer ones, began in 1969, and a big component into Johnny Walker's Gold. So
yeah, what is it? Is it 95 or 96% of the Clynelish distills goes to Johnny Walker, as I recall it?
Something like that.
Yeah.
Nice. I mean, classic maritime kind of notes, and it's coastal on the nose.
I accidentally purchased some Clynelish casks a few weeks ago. Sorry.
Ooh, nice.
Yeah. Looking forward for a sample for that. and by a sample, Kirsty, I mean 0.7 liter, of course.
Send 2.
Yeah. See what I can do. Yeah, but classic. It's the sort of one I could sit and nose this for.
It's just time. It's really a classic Clynelish, this one. 20 years old. It's just I'm speechless. It's a very good dram. I recall that I drank a bottle together with a pal over a weekend.
Mm.
Mm. It's easy drinking.
Headache.
Yeah.
It's a headache.
No headache. No. I don't get headache from whiskey.
Oh.
That's the cigar.
That's the first time.
The secret is don't stop.
Yeah. Slunchy.
Flange. Wow. Yeah.
Mm.
What a beautiful texture. Not all, I don't comment on always on texture, but this has got a beautiful silky texture. Nice and oily as well.
Don't drink it all, Klaus.
Yeah.
It's really it's like fat and oily.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Same.
Oily, waxy.
Just like a Clynelish should be, in my opinion.
Yeah, crisp citrus fruits and yeah,
Oh yeah, there's a lot
nice
of,
coastal notes. Yeah.
lime zest, or like the outer shell of a
No, citrus, I would call it, but yes, I know what you mean. Yeah, exactly.
A nice gentle finish as well. It's not super strong, but it just lingers nicely in the back, and becomes a little bit nutty for me.
Yeah.
Mm,
Just like the roasted nuts, and in the end, yeah.
Yeah.
And how often do you drink Clynelish 20 years old?
Yeah.
Not very often.
I'm going to savor this.
send to.
You got any left?
I have a bit left, yeah. Oh, you mean bottles? Yeah. No. No, that's the funny part about this tasting, in fact, because I've been collecting these bottles for over the past 5 years, I think, to be able to make this tasting. So I've been looking forward to this for a long time, collecting bottles, and okay, now we have one more. Oh, now we only missed one bottle, then we can make a tasting of 6. So it's quite a historic point for me.
It's a very good. You would say that everything's quite almost gentle about this whiskey, but at the same time, it stands up. It's quite robust as well. You know, it's not in a wishy-washy way. It's all quite kind of just really flows well together.
It's a good composer, yeah.
What does everyone else think?
It's dry on the it's drying. Very dry.
Drying them off, yeah.
Dry.
To drink more?
Maybe you should go to the doctor. No, some whiskies are drying out the mouthfeel, so it's quite normal, yeah.
Because it's a long taste after staying in the mouth.
Yeah. Very
I don't
nicely
want to drink
warming.
it. That's the best part when you have lined up all the glasses for tasting like this, that you can always save a bit, Michael.
See, as rides a little farmy on the nose for me, light notes of citrus and lavender too. Of course, the honey, oily, waxy notes as well. Quite interesting.
Yeah. Good notes, Silas. Yeah.
Yeah, I get the farmy. This I would. My first thought was like an earthiness almost.
Like what's it?
Earthiness. Sorry, my Scottish accent. Earthiness.
Earthiness. Okay.
Earthiness.
But you know, Kirsty, I'm wearing ear devices so I can hear better. Except tonight.
except from Scotland.
Aye.
Aye. Yeah. Good one for a bonfire, I think.
A lot of water
Wow.
to flush the taste out of the mouth.
It's very long lasting in the mouth.
Yeah.
Becomes a little bit spicy as well. More spices. And I haven't eaten anything spicy tonight. I promise you.
Yeah, well, when you look at the glass, it's quite obviously that it's fat and oily along the sides of the glass. I like it.
Super. Yeah.
It's long curtains and
Yeah. I can't wait to go to Scotland again and try my Clynelish.
just have this.
Anyone to come?
Yeah.
That's two.
Let me know when you're coming. I'll make sure I'm there.
Sorry, Kirsty, what do you say?
Yeah, let me know when you're coming. I'll make sure I'm there.
Yeah. Oh, you're welcome to join. The more the merrier.
Yay.
Actually, the cask is not far away from you. I won't tell you where, but
I can guess.
yeah, you can always guess. But you know how many warehouses there are in Scotland.
Yeah. Yeah. It wouldn't be out towards Dallas, would it?
No.
Oh, okay.
No. No, I think you'll have about 4 or 5 hours drive from your location in Elgin.
Yes. Yeah. Yeah. It takes a good 4.5 hours to go from here down to Claxons. And I pass so many distilleries. One of these days, I'm going to count how many distilleries I pass on the road. There's so many.
Yeah, it's a terrible job you have. I know that.
Really bad.
BenRiach has notes that a little bit of sea brine.
Yeah, I'd agree with that.
Well, I think we are ready here for number 3. Tobermory, 25 years old. Distilled in 1995.
it's long.
Yeah, that's a long time ago.
Yeah.
Oh, lots of fruits.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's exactly what I thought.
Oh.
Yeah. A little bit more rich than the Clynelish in terms of a little bit more kind
Yeah,
of
it's like
mandarin orangey rather than
just
leather.
like this. Tobermory is more friendly, more open.
It's definitely got a bit of sea salt and sea air going on as well.
I wonder where that come from.
I wonder.
Yeah, I wonder. Yeah. The funny part is, Kirsty, I just love a good old Tobermory. Tobermory, sorry. But the peanut
That
version
reminds
they
me of
made.
reminds me of the weekend I was at Edinburgh Whisky Festival, and at the end somebody came up and said to me, "Can I try your Tobermory?" Got mixed up between Tobermory and Tormore.
Yeah. Could I have a blend, please?
Oh, something like Tory Mori or something.
And we're talking about a bad accent. No, what I meant to say is that Tobermory, they also make a peated whiskey called Lechic or Ledyke, how you say it, I don't know.
Lechic.
Lechic. That's one of the few whiskies I can't drink because I just get a massive headache just by smelling it.
And that's the only smoky or peaty whiskey to get that with.
Should we try it?
Very warming. Sweet.
Mm.
Sweet Manuka honey. A bit of ginger.
Citrus again, I get. Honey.
Orange. Mm.
Yeah.
Delish.
A little bit oak.
That's okay, dram.
Ja.
See, I find this one quite dry.
Yeah, it's drying out the mouth feeling totally.
Yeah. I guess the tannins. Meh.
What
Yes, adds to the notes. It's a lovely tropical fruit on the nose.
tropical fruits on those? Yeah.
Mm.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but you should actually think that this Tobermory had been on a sherry cask, but it haven't, as far as I know.
No, no, I would agree with that. It's got kind of more red fruits.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Bjørn adds yellow
Cherries.
fruit and a mixed interesting fruit bag. Søren adds that it's a very pleasant, soft taste with a nice
dry
sweetness in the
exactly.
aftertaste.
Yeah. Hmm. Why didn't I save an extra bottle of this one?
Too bad.
Mm.
I have to go to my private stash.
Oh.
Ooh. Ooh.
Put a track on and
Ja. Ja.
I'm the key master.
just hold my telephone.
I'm sorry to say, Kirsty, but this could be one of the tastings that take hours and hours and hours to finish because I just can't finish the dram.
That's quite all right. I'm enjoying the drams too. Did anyone else get a little bit of kind of ginger spices there? Almost a little bit of icing sugar.
Not ginger, but I don't know what did you guys?
Mm.
Do you get ginger, Eva?
Yeah.
Anyone else out there getting something? No?
Mm.
And if you want to join in on the conversation, you're welcome to ask for unmuteness.
Kan du ikke bare slå til, så de bare gør det selv?
Oh, yes. You can unmute yourself in 5, 4, 3, and 2 now.
Så hop ind, hvis I har lyst. Nu har Claus slået til, så I kan gøre det i hvert fald. Don't break my precious. No.
A lot of nice in the finish. A lot of nice kind of toasted oak notes.
Mm-hmm. That's a keeper.
It's for the re-round.
No, I'll just make it blend in the end. So, Kirsty, should we go to the secret Highland?
Yeah.
Loch Lomond? No,
Yeah.
I didn't say that. Oh, no.
Didn't hear that. Yeah. No, I haven't had a lot of Loch Lomond in my whiskey background,
No.
so I would be
Actually-
very keen to hear what everyone else has to say about this one.
Actually, if you look on the label on this exploration series, there is what is it called in
Compass.
English?
Compass point.
Compass. Thank you. Same in Danish, almost. On the compass, if you use those coordinates in Google Earth or Google Chrome or whatever you use, you could actually get a good hint on what distillery we're talking about in the bottles. because it's not every bottling we are allowed to write on the distillery name. For instance, the last one here, Secret Highland. What is Secret Highland? That could be many things. But if you use the coordinates in the browser, you could actually find out quite easy. It is Loch Lomond. So it's not that much a secret, Kirsty.
Mm-hmm. And the cask type of this one again?
Oloroso Sherry Octave.
Mm-hmm. Okay. So for an octave, that's typically should bring a little bit more intensity, a little bit more balance and complexity out of the whiskey.
It's not a typical Loch Lomond, I would say.
Okay.
I don't know what it is. It's.
There's definitely that earthiness again.
Absolutely, yeah. But there's something else in below that.
Something else. I'm wondering if there's like almost like pine needles, like fresh pine needles.
Yeah.
Am I on?
Yeah.
Is it just me that find this a bit fusty, a bit dirty?
Uh-huh.
There's something that's not. I know you mentioned like Tobermory and Lechik or Lechik. It's got the same kind of
like a funkiness.
Yeah, a bit funkiness, fustiness.
Fusty. I love that word, fusty.
Yes. So I think I have been into Loch Lomond bottles before with the same kind of profile.
Okay.
So, but the Tobermory was excellent. That's
it's totally agree.
Yeah, that was
it's a hard act to follow, the Tobermory.
Yes.
Okay, we'll just cut for tonight and sleep well.
And I think one of you were talking about red fruits, but I got more the yellow, more into the tropical style, and also with the. But now we are drinking Loch Lomond, so what to say?
Yeah, in a sense, I feel dust as well as you do. Earthiness, of course, yeah. But there's something. Kirsty, please close your ears for a second. I feel that there's something not completely right in this one. I don't know what it is.
A TCA.
Sorry, come again?
TCA.
What does that mean?
TCA, that's something that you find in cork wines.
Yeah.
Yes.
Could be.
So it can happen in whiskies as well.
Yeah.
Could it be a slight metallic, almost?
This is more like a cork style. Yes. I don't know if you agree with me.
No, I do. I get what you mean. Yeah, you could be right. Yeah.
So that explains also that earthiness, the dust, the fustiness.
Right.
So well, that's all I had to say about this.
Okay, shall we move on?
Yes.
It had a little bit taste of what you call nearly lime fruit. That's not completely ready, as not matured right yet.
Yeah, it's just like it's not completely matured.
Yeah.
In Danish, I would say it smells and maybe tastes a bit like cork.
Cork.
wet
Yeah.
base and a bit of straw.
Mm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think you can Google TCA, then you'll find what it's all about.
Yeah.
Okay.
Written down and look later.
Yeah.
It's not my favorite, but hey, we don't need to like everything.
No.
I gave this whiskey 88 points at the whiskey base and the Clynelish 89. Both very nice.
Sheila, could you go online?
Yeah.
Yeah. What do you mean by would not think it is cork? I'm not really a big believer of that.
I'm just don't think I agree with the TSA. I don't think that's the thing. So that's a personal opinion. I think it's just a special, maybe a good sherry cask, and sometimes you really get these incredibly funky, like rubbery notes. That's my guess. I think if it has some cork, what happens, then just let it sit in the glass for the next hour and go back to it, and then that really should help a lot. But I don't think it. I might be wrong. It's a matter of opinion. Yeah.
Yeah, of course. Yeah, but good point. You know what? I'll leave the rest I have in the glass and
Same.
try it a bit later. Yeah, but sherry cask ain't just a sherry cask because the wood itself is organic material, so it would not behave like the sister cask or vice versa. But also the different sherry barriques that make the sherry, and how long have matured in the sherry cask before you bottle it. It all ends up with a different whiskey from time to time. So
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, and also it's improving by sitting in the house.
I wonder what happens with water.
What?
There's 50% water in it already.
There you go.
Sheila's chocolate and licorice comes as well. Yeah,
I got the licorice. Yeah, I agree.
licorice. I love your accents. So, should we move on, or should we talk more about TCA or not TCA cork? What do you think, Kirsty? Do you have an opinion on that?
I think I'm not sure it's something that will really gain anything more right now. I think it's a good shout to leave it sitting for a bit and go back to it.
Yeah.
And see. It's maybe an opportunity to talk about Octave maturation and the impact that the small cask has on compared to maturing in larger casks.
Yeah, there's a huge difference between cask types, of course, like I just explained before, but also on the sizes of casks. Because the smaller the cask are, the quicker impact it will have on the whiskey. And the crafty, I just ordered a bottle today, also called Galloway Distillery nowadays, after Hugh bought the distillery. That's a first fill sherry 64-liter cask.
Okay.
Really aggressive sherry cask, I would say, because after 3 years, the whiskey is done. It's ready to be bottled.
Was it 3 years in an Octave?
It's not called an Octave. It's just called a 64 liters.
Well, we have Octaves, and we've got three different sizes. We've got 50-liter and 64-liter. They're still technically classed as Octaves.
Okay, so they're still classified as an Octave.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, because when I looked at it at the warehouse last week, it was just it didn't look like a normal Octave in my opinion. But
yeah. There's a few different ones. We've even got some small. Well, these aren't Octaves. We've got blood tubs. They're 40-liter.
Yeah, blood tubs. Yeah.
Yeah. But yes, it's quite incredible what can happen during quite a short space of time in these small casks with so much contact between the wood and the spirit.
Yeah, but normally you'll see the smaller cask, octaves or blood tubes or whatever they're called nowadays, are used for finishing, not for full maturation. So I was quite surprised that when I purchased this cask, it was 64 liters and it was first fill sherry. So I talked to Craig, the manager at Crafty Distillery, and he said, yeah, but don't leave it too long because it's quite heavy on the sherry as well. And I agree with that. So the sherry cask is a keeper for another maturation.
Yeah, good to refill. We generally use, if we're using a first fill octave, generally about 3 months is as much as you want to leave it in case it just becomes a little bit, we don't want it to become overpowered by the sherry. Or the and also you're losing through evaporation as well. So yeah.
Yeah, I sold a cask, a Octave first fill sherry with BenRiach's new make to a client of mine. They bottled it as 5-6 years old. Full-time matured in a sherry Octave first fill sherry.
Wow.
That was dark as the lid on these small bastards. But it tastes wonderful. Only 62%. But anyway, should we bring on the Cameroons 30 and leave the Tobermory for a bit in the glass if somebody has something left?
Ooh.
What's that?
If you're talking a dark sherry cask, this is 10 years first fill sherry at a Hogshead.
Nice. What beautiful color.
That's really nice.
And
what was it?
There's too much light here.
What's
we have tasted before at the Whiskysmagning.
Okay, yeah, Bordelari, 10 years old, yeah.
Yeah. It could not have taken many more years before the cask would have taken over. So 10 years was what we think would be the maximum age for it.
Yeah, I'm actually looking forward to next week. I'm receiving a pallet from BenRiach that I'm importing for another client of mine. That's first fill sherry Huggy, but for 20 years. I've been promised a bottle, so looking forward to crack that bottle Wednesday or Thursday evening. Alone. But it's really essential when you're making whiskey and maturing whiskey that you keep a good eye on that. And it is a hard job to be a whiskey importer and independent bottler as well, as you also probably would reckon, Kirsty, that you need to try a lot of whiskies all the time. It's a hard job, but somebody got to do it.
You feel sorry.
Yes.
Bjørn, please send us some samples.
Bjørn, what samples do you want?
Yes, it's 20 years.
Barbados.
Can I just say I love single grain whiskey. I'm so glad this is in the tasting.
Yeah, a single grain is just amazing when it gets some age.
This is a refill Hogshead, is it? Or is it a refill sherry?
It's an Octave sherry. For finish at least.
Sorry, did you say Octave sherry?
Yeah, Octave sherry, yeah. I don't know if you know, Kirsty, but I just bottled a 35-year-old Cambras this week.
Ooh. And that's a beauty. I absolutely love a good old single grain. Anyone not a fan of single grain? Anyone had any kind of struggling to get along with single grain?
I think it's lovely,
Mm.
especially if it's got some age on it.
Yeah,
Yeah, agreed.
I
But
love it.
from time to time, you actually could find single grain that not maybe, I don't know, 15, 17 years old, that are quite stunning as well. It's all about the cask. It's all about
Exactly, yeah. Particularly in single grains, I've found go very, very well in octaves because they're like a blank canvas, so they really absorb very, very quickly and balance out really, really, really nicely.
Yeah.
But this has got everything I love about single grain in it. That kind of coconut, chocolate, milk chocolate kind of note.
Lots of chocolate, yeah.
But it's that coconut milk almost that vanilla bourbon. And very gentle, very rounded.
It's hard to hate a single grain because it's so easy to approach. Soft, like you say, the coconut and the vanilla. I was on a Scotland trip 5-6 years ago, and we had some old grains on the bus. And for me, I was just like, this is like good old Barbados rum, just fruity, soft, lots of bourbon notes. And maybe I can get a bit sherry on the palate for this, but I think still the bourbon cask really dominates.
It's still got the bourbon in there.
Yeah. But it's great. And usually you can get a 30-year-old grain for like 1,500 Danish kroner.
Yeah.
So it's really a great value. Yeah.
Yeah, super bang for your buck, as I say. Yeah.
Yeah, I just hope that more whiskey drinkers would open their eyes more for grain whiskey because, as Silas just told, it's more. It's not as pricey as single malt, and it's really good money for good value for money from time to time.
Yeah, it can be, especially with age and a good cask, you can get incredible complexity. And you could sit for half an hour and sip. Every time you take a sip, you get more flavors and more layers coming away.
Yeah.
This one for me could be a bit longer in the finish, but it's still very, very, very palatable.
Hvad siger I? I er helt væk?
It's not a long taste after. It's just...
No, the aftertaste is a bit shorter.
Yeah.
But the taste itself is just amazing, in my opinion.
Yeah.
It's filling up the mouth.
Yeah.
It's great taste.
Hvad siger du ude? Single grain is great value. Agreed, Silas.
I think the thing about the aftertaste is it's really classical because you have this lovely nose. You can just sit here for hours and the taste is fruity, but grain really often just goes away quite quickly unless it has a really big finish. And like you were saying, I think grain is going to grow a bit on the Danish market. I know we see a bit more from my side with the younger ones, but they have to have like a heavy wine or sherry or just some finish because they need something else, or they're just gonna be very thin or light. But this is it's nice. But the aftertaste, if that was longer, this would really score high in my book.
Silas, I don't know where you're living, but when I get the campus home, you should definitely come and try that. It's been on a refill hockey all the time, 35 years, and it's just tastes like Goddish in my opinion. So please come around and try it if you want.
I'm quite close. I have to visit. I didn't know you were located in Skanderborg, so it's quite close for me. So I should come by.
Lovely.
Yeah.
You're welcome. You're all welcome. Is it okay?
I think so. That's good. Yeah, sit down.
Okay, this is going a bit too fast. So if we should rate the first 5 drams, which one were the best in your opinion out there? Just type the number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 in the text, or blend in on the screen here.
Must be the Tobermory.
Hmm?
Two. Highland.
Thank you, Bjørn. Anyone else? Tobermory and Loch Lomond. Tobermory, Loch Lomond. Yeah. Hvad siger I?
Tobermory.
Den her skal. Okay.
Number 2. Highland.
Mm-hmm.
I would say it would be different what mood I'm in, because the grain here is soft, but if it's a little bit rough weather outside, I would take the Secret Highland.
Yeah. You mean the Clynelish?
Yes.
Yeah. Just call it what it is. Kirsty can't hear you.
For me, the grain whiskey is more summer whiskey. When winter whiskey, it's Highland. Hello, it's Islay whiskey.
Yeah. But you also, son, you're also welcome to come and try the Cambers. I'm quite sure you'll think different when you try that.
I look forward to it.
Absolutely, me too. It should be in by Wednesday next week. Well, you never know. You never know. No, that was the Botlatic. The Cambers are coming the week after. Sorry.
Oh.
But it will be on the shop as soon as it arrives here. So no worries. And in the newsletter, if you receive that. Okay, should we go to a cracking distillery called BenRiach, Kirsty?
Yeah.
Take it away. Tell us about BenRiach.
Yeah. Well, I think as everybody knows, it's one of those West Coast Highland, well, not West Coast, West Highland distilleries, and one of the more traditional ones. Obviously owned by Nika, and I'm a bit biased because I absolutely love this one.
Lots of fruits in the sense.
It's just got that tropical
Yeah.
fruit I love. I love it when I come across a whiskey that's got that there, and really quite surprising. I wasn't quite expecting this. Love it when a whiskey surprises you.
Yeah, yeah.
I think the tropical notes are a treasure you sometimes find. I think it's like you say, it's becoming increasingly rare to find those tropical notes. And yeah, it's really, really present in this one.
Yeah.
It's BenRiach. I always tell people if after Springbank, BenRiach is the next most hyped thing, and they don't release anything themselves anymore, and it's really a shame because they have so much good whiskey, but everything goes to Japan. It's terrible. Yeah.
I know.
But the thing is, BenRiach, I think they used to produce some average whiskies before they took a grip. They made something happen. I don't know if it has to do with the ownership of the Japanese Nika or so, but one of the heads at Nika, he said we have to put some effort into BenRiach. I visited BenRiach 2 years ago. Same owners, but I didn't taste anything like this one we have today. This is far better than what I tasted at that time. So this is, I think I wrote a comment. It's a belter.
It's a belter.
Something happened when Colin Ross died from BenRiach, and things haven't gotten better. It's gone downhill, sadly. But the whiskey, I think this one was produced under his time, or it was, and he just had a magic touch. Yeah.
Incredible.
So you think that what is produced now from BenRiach is not as it used to be? I know they have tried to improve the quality of the cask management, and also they put some effort into it. So
I think the quality is still there. I know they're gonna change the stills. Maybe they have changed the stills, or they're gonna do it next year. But the quality is still there. The problem is, for one, they've stopped selling casks to independents, and then they don't release anything single cask. They haven't really. Well, this year they released something because it's the 200th anniversary, but we haven't seen anything for the global market since the BenRiach 10-year-old batch 1 cask strength, and that was in 2019 or 18. So we haven't seen anything special. They have the stock, but
that used to be an annual release, didn't it?
Well, they only made one batch, and then he got fired because that whiskey was supposed to go to Japan, but he released it anyway. They got an old Colin, so that was the end of him. Yeah, that's the last thing we've seen.
I'm going to make a bold statement and say this is actually the best BenRiach that I've tasted, and
it's excellent.
It's really good, and normally I would say that I don't drink much whiskey that are lower to below 50 percentage. This is only 43.5.
It doesn't taste like it though.
It don't taste like that, and
it's got good body and good presence.
Yeah. It carries the ABV very well.
Is it natural or is it watered down?
No, natural.
It's natural. Okay, well that makes sense then.
I've had some
younger BenRiach, quite a bit of younger BenRiach over the years, and that's been, to be honest, very patchy. I have had some quite nice ones, but I've also had some bloody awful ones, which I couldn't even bottle, to be very honest. But
this was a nice tropical Nevis, typical tropical Nevis.
Yeah.
But any day.
Somebody mentioned before that BenRiach stopped selling casks to independent bottlers. I don't know who it was. Was it Sheila's or?
Yeah, I had a meeting with the manager of BenRiach last year, and we were told that they stopped selling casks. Everything. Of course, there's a lot in the market still. But
there's a lot on the market, yeah. As I recall it, I think I have about 4 or 5 casks still in Scotland lying and sleeping. And one of them is on the cask share program, and the rest are for later use.
Yeah.
But that might be before they stop selling. I don't know. So
I think it's been like very recently, and maybe because of the times now, maybe they have changed their mind. I don't know. But that was what we were told last year. Because we have 8 casks sitting there as well, but we cannot buy anymore.
Did they say the reason that they'd stopped selling to independents?
They want to control the market. Everything that has the BenRiach name on it, they want to control the quality. And right now, we're actually bottling something, and we want it with the original design bottle, and they have to send a sample to Japan to check the quality. Even though it's sitting at the distillery, it's quite crazy. But that's the Japanese way.
That is the Japanese way.
And they take quite a hefty fee for it. But that's what's going on right now. We think it's crazy. It used to be very easy dealing with the Colin Ross back in the day, but now it's everything is upside down. So we don't know what's going to happen, but I'm not looking very positive into the future, but sadly, we hope it's going to change, but we're a bit afraid.
It would be a shame if things like this didn't reach people's glasses.
Yeah. Yeah, but this stuff is really great. This might be the best dram. Let's see. This is really a contender for the top spot tonight. This
Yeah.
one.
Same. Okay.
Brilliant complexity. I think it's there's some subtleties that is really it's going on and on.
Yeah.
And so
It's a good sipper. Yeah.
About the taste of it, it's really explosion in my mouth. The common taste. So I think it is good. I would like to try this with the common cheese because it's really.
Yeah, but food and whiskey is a good cocktail.
I think so. Yeah, but normally, recently I was tasting common cheese. I don't know why, but this year is really exploding in my mouth of the taste. I don't know if it's anybody else.
That's a bit walnutty in the finish as well.
I just think it's lovely.
It also comes from the legendary vintage that is 96, which just BenRiach is really known for. Either they made a ton of whiskey that year, or it's just something magic happens because almost every bottler has like a magic cask from 96. It's just incredible. And I think something magical happens once the strength reaches this low point. Like you see, you don't really drink whiskey that's this low ABV. When it occurs naturally, it's just different. And it just means there's a lot of taste left in the liquid. It's great. Yeah. It's quite low for a 27-year-old, but it's great. Yeah.
I'm just trying to find the lists because I bottled a 21 and 25 years old BenRiach a couple of years ago on refill sherry. I don't know if any of you out there have tried those two, and they were just stunning as well. But on a refill sherry, not on a refill huggy. No, can't find it right now. But I think that was from 1996, I think. No, so sorry, 1969. 1969. Quite good casks as well.
But are BenRiach owned by the Japanese?
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't recall when they purchased the distillery. Maybe she's going to inform us that.
It was 2016.
Sorry?
Was it maybe 2016?
Okay.
So it's quite recent.
Oh no, it was 1989. Sorry.
Yeah, exactly. They had it since the 80s. But Colin, when they took over BenRiach, they asked to have Colin Ross. He was a part of the deal. They had to have him as the master distiller.
Yeah.
So when he was fired around the COVID times and then passed away shortly thereafter, everything just changed. But they've been sitting on it for a long time. But he really controlled it well for 30 something years. Yeah.
Yeah. A real gentleman.
Maybe not. Yeah, the two casks I was referring to earlier was from 1969.
69, 96, right?
96, sorry, 96.
I love a 69.
Yeah, but you know, 96.
69.
But it's really a dram you can just sit and nose to all night. It's just really good.
Might leave the rest for the end of the tasting.
I think I can find no, I can't find an extra bottle. No,
but I see this here as Sunday morning with a toast and very old cheese, and there's just a squeeze on top of it.
When you say that, I think of like orange marmalade or something.
I'm not sure I want to use a 27-year-old BenRiach for that.
Just a squeeze. Not a bottle. Take it easy.
Kai, we need to have a chat afterwards.
Yeah. you told me just like that food and whiskey also would be nice.
Yeah.
I'm just trying to get into that mood.
Yeah. You're not completely wrong, but
okay.
Not this one.
Sometimes you should, as you also know, to taste whiskey in a different way. Because you make cocktail out of whiskey.
Yeah.
With whiskey.
Absolutely. I love it.
Yeah. So just a few months ago, I don't think you would have done that.
Kirsty, in the core range series Claxton have, the smoky, what's it called?
Smoking furnace.
Yes, thank you. That in an old fashioned is just...
Couldn't agree more. Excellent.
It's lovely. It's lovely.
Yeah.
You want to try that?
Couldn't agree more.
Okay.
Drum roll.
Anyone else have some comments on the BenRiach?
It's a great whiskey. Anyhow.
That's also a great whiskey. Yeah.
It's leading tonight. Let's see the pragmatic.
Yeah.
So it's Sheila's favorite right now. Okay.
I think it is. Yeah.
Cool. Should we go on to the BenRiach? The last one on the series here. And that's the one we have here. Klaus, if you could switch.
Unfortunately, I don't have that sample of that one.
No?
No.
Tom told me that you had plenty of that, so I didn't need to bring one. So you have to take that. You have to take that with Tom on Monday.
Yeah, well, lost in communication, but I will live vicariously through all you lot. You can tell me how it tastes and how you're enjoying it.
You know what? Next time I come over, I'll spare you one. Lots of fruits, chocolate.
Oh yeah.
No, you wouldn't like this, Kirsty. No.
It's very, very candid, and I would love to say like, oh, it's also like those like cured meats, but you have no smoke here. But it's still just a little meaty with the candy chocolate notes. It's a really nice entry to this one.
Absolutely correct, Silas. And I have to say that I have tried this before. Sorry. I'm that lucky that my son is very fond of whiskey as well, and he's a keen collector of this Exploration series. So he have one bottle himself. So I tried it with him the other night.
Oh, nice.
Well, I know it's kind of rude, but sorry, Kirsty, slunchy.
Enjoy, slunge.
A question to the ABV on this one as well, since it's not the golden 50 ABV. So this is natural as well.
I have no clue.
It should be.
Yeah.
What ABV is it?
48.
48.
Yeah, that'll be natural. Yeah.
But the taste is great.
It's a good question about the ABV, because 48 is okay, but 48 straight is quite a funny number for a cask strength whiskey.
This has a lot of coffee for me, and I never get coffee in whiskey because I despise coffee, but it's a really nice coffee note somehow. Must have been an amazing sherry cask, this one. An Octave, I see.
This is amongst the best Laddish I have ever tried.
Yeah, might be the best.
Yeah, it's really nice. I enjoyed it. Of course,
You're just rubbing it in now, aren't you?
sorry about that.
Yeah.
Kirsty, please call Tom on Monday and say that he should leave a bottle for you from me. Because
Okay.
I have some extra coins, so that's
Oh,
yours.
you're so kind. That's super kind.
For me, this together with Clynelish is the best ones tonight.
There's a reason we kept it as the last one.
Yeah.
We only have 4, 3, 2, 1 bottle.
I'll take one of them.
On the net.
I normally
you need to send over 5 coins. Sorry.
You talk about you have some extra.
Extra. That's a matter of opinions, I think.
It's a lovely taste on the tongue. Long time after. It's very pleasant.
It smells like a million. The taste isn't bad either.
Sorry?
It's really, really nice on the palate, the nosing, but it's also tastes really, really good.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah.
I think if you should try something fun, and if you guys out there still have the Lomond, you should compare these. Because now we have 2 sherry octaves side by side, and the Lomond was really strange at the time, and now let's see what has happened. And they're quite similar by age as well. So
Lomond is it's much more funky.
The Loch Lomond is more dark chocolate now in my nose. And not as much funkiness.
No, I would agree. It's like that's dissipated. It's kind of gone. There is I get a slight, very, very slight burnt tires, burnt rubber. You know, that kind of.
Yeah.
Rubber for sure on the Lomond. Yeah.
Yeah, but
not a lot, but it's just there.
That would typically come from the sherry cask. The burnt rubber.
Yeah. The sulfur.
The sulfur, yeah.
Yeah. It's great. From the rum world, where I also reside a bit, the more rubber, the better. It's really a rare note to find. So when I find it in the whiskey, I always get so happy. And many people really dislike the rubber because it's
there's lots of people who really don't like it.
A foreign taste, but yeah, I think the funkier the better. Because that's because I come from rum.
And I'm wondering whether that funky taste is coming from the rubber. You know.
Yeah, maybe, yeah. But it smells a lot better now, the Loch Lomond.
Yeah, air often helps those crazy ones.
But there's still a bit of funkiness in the taste.
Yeah, especially aftertaste.
The best whiskey is in the bottle. Is the bottom. The best whiskey in the bottle. Yeah, open it.
So overall, out of these 7 drams, is the BenRiach better than Tobermory? Because the Tobermory was hitting the most score before. Is the BenRiach better?
I wouldn't know.
I think so, definitely, yeah.
Yeah. I think it's a tie between BenRiach and BenRiach.
For me, it's BenRiach and Clynelish, and then BenRiach on third.
Yeah.
But those 3 was really, really nice, all of them. So, yeah, really good.
It's just like choosing between your kids. Which one is best?
it's also a little bit funny now sitting here with the Bruichladdich 18 years and my own Bruichladdich 10 years. The 10 years is darker than the 18.
I think we can agree upon that. Lots of nice drams, and I know Geir that I know exactly what he would be in to the Bruichladdich, but for me, I still have to stick with Tobermory, and also Bruichladdich and BenRiach equal. Good quality drums, lots of things going on, and hey ho, I would drink those any day.
Agree, slunchy.
Lunch.
Yeah, and I can say now that I don't know if any one of you have ever bought a exclusive bottling coin collector bottles, but they come out for in retail for after you have sent the 5 coins at £95. So not £95 for an 18-year-old Bruichladdich, or before that there was a BenRiach, and I can't recall the order on the rest, but £95 for this quality of whiskey. That's not something you should be ashamed of to buy.
No. But the thing is that the currency, the Danish krone, is much better than the Norwegian krone. So for you guys in Denmark, it's a bargain. But we have to.
Yeah, but I get that question every second week. I think not the region, but also the Swedish or whatever, and that's something we can't do anything about. Sorry.
No, I understand that by all means, but the thing is that we have to take that into consideration when we are planning to buy our whiskies.
Even with the currency, £95, it's just crazy for this quality.
Yes, I do agree with the Bruichladdich, because there will be in the mid of November, the wine monopoly in Norway will have some releases from Scottish whiskies, and there's a laddie, 18 years old laddie, as a distillery bottling. I can see that the price, that's a hefty one compared to this, by all means. So this is, as you say, it looks like to be a fair price.
And this is probably much better as well.
Yeah. You won't try to buy that, Geir?
Not that available in Norway. No way.
No way.
No. Yeah. Kirsty, could you do you have any comments on the new expression that's come out, release 11? Could you tell us a little about that?
Yeah, go buy them. They're great. Yeah, no, they've nice selection. To remind me, there's the Octave was something that I really quite enjoyed. Nice sherry notes, but really nicely balanced, and the typical Octave. Again, classic Speyside notes coming through. What else do you like? The Tobermory. I really enjoyed the Tobermory. And that's in if I remember correctly, a Ponyport.
You have Roy Brackler and Glenbergie, Craig Lenchy, and Clynelish as well. Yeah, the Roy Brackler, fantastic. It's quite young, but it punches above its weight. It's really good. I had it on tasting the other weekend in Belgium, and absolutely everybody was loving it. And again, a great price for the quality you're getting. But probably the Tobermory for me stands out. Yeah, and again, if you're sitting out there in the living room thinking, oh, I would like to try one of these, or you're always welcome to come into the shop. We have all the bottles open here, so you can try them. Or if even better, you could buy a ticket for the next tasting in 2 weeks. We're going to try all of them in the last release 11 here. And we're going to end up with the Clynelish 17 years old as well from my own cask. Just to round up the session, so to speak. Sadly, Kirsty can't attend next tasting. I'm still trying to push her to come, but
You let her down on the last one. So
I didn't let her down. Tom let her down. That's not my mistake.
You're in charge of this.
No.
Yeah, thank you for having me along. I've really enjoyed this.
Sorry?
Thank you for having me along. I've really enjoyed this.
Yeah, absolutely. It's been great to having you, Kirsty, and what the audience don't know, that you and I have known each other for a couple of years now, when you're working for DT, and we have done some business together before, and I'm quite sure that we're going to have some more business here when you're working at Claxton. So you're most welcome, in my opinion, at Claxton's, of course.
Thank you so much.
And I hope next time I come and visit you in your estate, you'll be around.
Yeah, hope so.
So we could have a few drams, maybe a Lot, I don't know.
That would be cool. Yes. We'll get accidentally locked in the tasting room.
I won't tell you what happened on the last trip.
Oh,
but we actually Per that I brought to on the trip last week. We borrowed the apartment. So Tom said that I'm putting on the alarm now. The tasting room is still available, so go get a dram.
Yeah. That's where I stay when I go down to Claxton's. I get to stay there, and it's just it's a tough place to stay.
It's but the worst thing is that what to choose, because there's a lot, and if I'm lucky, I might have a picture here I can show you here.
If any of you guys are in Scotland and get the chance to come by, it's well worth a visit. The Claxtons are not open to the public, but if you email us in advance and there's somebody there, you can have a wee look around, see the lovely traditional dunnage warehouses that are there as well, and a pretty special tasting room which has got a lot of open bottles.
Just a few, yeah.
I know which cask I want to test. Last.
Let's see.
Is that right, Brian?
Sorry, Per, you are on screen now.
Yay! Yeah. So pretty much all of those bottles in shot are.
Yeah, but as you can see, there's quite a few to select from. It was a long.
And there's another wall right the other side too.
Yeah, there's another wall. Yeah, you only see approximately half of it here.
Yeah.
And if you look closely on when you come in there, you can actually find some of our joint bottlings as well, with Fernando Loco on.
Yeah.
And Tom is quite keen to keep a bottle for the tasting room. Every time they bottle a cask, I don't pay for that bottle, but it's quite fun to see that your own bottlings are in the room. Yeah.
On the Wall of Fame.
Yeah, Wall of Fame. Yeah. I didn't say that. You did. Well, any other comments coming in? I can't see that. Silas, BenRiach, BenRiach, Loch, Lomond, Tobermory, Tobermory, Clynelish, BenRiach.
I would say next time you go to Scotland, then you have to bring a sample to Kirsty and let her taste the sample, one of the bottles of my cask.
Yeah, sure. Come around and I'll try to keep them on my pocket until I get to Scotland next time.
That would be lovely. Thank you so much.
And actually, I figured out that on the last trip here that you're now allowed to bring in 2 liters in your luggage for the cabin luggage, and you don't have to
take it out of your luggage.
You're allowed to bring in alcohol,
Yeah.
max a liter. So I didn't have to buy the suitcase luggage in the Loch compartment on the plane, which I did to bring you the samples. Kirsty, but anyway, done is done. The samples
Just invoice Tom.
Someone,
I'm good at invoicing. Don't say that twice.
I say, as I understand, you are located in Elgin, the garden town of Scotland.
Ah.
Is it? I think it's called the garden town. Okay, anyway, what I've written is that thanks to the Elgin lass and the lad from Fartandale for allowing me to take part in this rather interesting tasting. For me, it's time to say goodnight, but it's been really, I have enjoyed it a lot.
Well, super, thank you so much. It's been great.
And you have a location in Elgin. Don't feel safe because there might be a riot in Elgin.
No, well, if anyone's passing through Elgin, please feel free to reach out to me. I'm always up for a wee dram in Elgin. So, yeah.
Thanks a lot. Good night.
Thanks a lot for attending, and have a good weekend.
Same to you.
Yeah.
Yeah. Anyone else have some comments?
Yeah, I will say this was my first online tasting with you, and really enjoyable, really nice whiskies, and probably will join for further tastings in the future.
Sounds really good, really good. Thanks very much for buying the ticket, and send my regards to all the other lads that also bought a sample kit you probably got yours from. Okay, then I would say thank you very much, Kirsty, for attending your time here tonight. It's a pleasure to have you on screen again. Hope we can have lots of more tastings together. And for the splendid drams, I'm not sure which one was best, but we will discuss that afterwards, I think.
Well, thank you so much.
And
thank you for doing this, and thank you for inviting me along.
Please tell Tom Monday, I'll text him tonight, so he knows in advance that he should bring you a bottle of BenRiach so you can try it yourself. Okay?
Thank you so much.
No, you're welcome.
Right.
You're welcome.
Have a super weekend, everybody, and hope to see some of you in Scotland.
You'll probably see me at least.
I'm sure I will. All right, take care, everyone. Bye.
Bye. Yes, men jeg har ikke rigtig mere på programmet herfra. Udover at sige tak for jeres deltagelse, tak for jeres tid. Og vi har snakket lidt om det, at der var på gode dram imellem. Jeg håber også I andre, der ikke har kommenteret så meget måske, men I også har fundet på gode dram, som I kunne lide. Og igen, hvis I kommer forbi Vollade i går, hvor vi holder til fadendel.dk, så er I altid velkommen til at komme indenfor i vores åbningstid og smage en dram og få en snak. Med de ord, så vil jeg sige tusind tak, og rigtig god weekend til jer alle sammen.